Hey everybody, Phenomenal Sir here, back with another episode of The First 15, the series where I play the first 15 minutes of new or underexposed indie games and then share my thoughts and feelings about them. So today we have up Dark Fracture by Twisted 2 Studios, and that's Roman numeral 2, not 2. So, Dark Fracture is an indie psychological horror game played in first person, targeted for full release in 2021. Over the course of the game, the player is faced with the character's inner chaos, witnessing the world change around him as the barrier between reality and imagination seems to crumble. The game features photorealistic graphics, explore the body farm's rich and immersive environment in a terrifying parallel world inspired by the likes of H.R. Geiger and Beksinski. There we go. Inventory system. Search for key game items to help your progress, pick them up, and use them from your inventory. Pretty straightforward. Physical items. In-game objects that can be picked up and carried around the world to help in solving puzzles. A sanity meter. Your sanity is the key to survival. Paranormal events will hinder your progress throughout the game. Keep yourself sane and away from losing your mind. Limited light sources. You will find limited light sources to navigate the environment. Your light sources could potentially run out, so use them wisely. Dual wielding. Holding and using two items at once allows you to strategize the complementary usage of the tools in order to solve a situational problem. Procedurally generated events, varying sequences of irregular paranormal events, in addition to randomly located pickup items that appear in different spots at each game level restart. And decision making. The decisions you make in the game will impact your storyline and outcome. Are you going to follow the system or rebel against it? Choose wisely. Warning, this game contains strong language and gruesome content that some players may find disturbing. Certain scenes may potentially trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy. Player discretion is advised. And they have a lot more on this page. I actually skipped a fair chunk of it just so that we could get to the actual game part. So, without further ado, let's play some Dark Fracture. This looks very similar to another title screen I've seen before. Twisted 2 Studio. This game contains strong language and gruesome content that players may find disturbing. Certain scenes may potentially trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy. Player discretion is advised. Alrighty. So, we have 15 minutes on the clock, and we're starting now. Dark Fracture Prologue is meant to be completed in a single session. If you quit mid-game, all progress will be lost. Wow. That was weird. Well, 30 seconds down. Hasn't started yet. Here we go. His broken mind leaked his fractured soul into a dark, endless labyrinth. In the eternal night, he longed for respite from the loneliness, only to realize he had never really been alone. So, okay.
How long was I out? Use a cigarette.
There's one right there.
Damn lighter.
Where's my damned lighter? Here we go, y'all. We gots to find the lighter. Well, the first thing to check would be the pocket, but can't check our pockets, so we'll check the drawers instead. Oh, that's a creepy baby photo. Oh, look. The key to the office.
It's the office key. Where's my lighter?
I smoke about a pack of these daily, and I truly do not believe you can work here unless you are a heavy smoker. It's a habit, and whenever I manage to visit the town, I buy as many as I can since this facility is so isolated. But hey, at least they're cheap. So if you literally smoke a pack of cigarettes daily, how do you like not know where your lighter is? It seems like that would be one of the most important things in your possession. Seems like you'd have lighters every damn where, if I'm being honest. I don't see a lighter in any of these. I'm getting a weird little graphical thing when you look from left to right or up to down. There's like a little bit of a shutter. I don't know if you guys are seeing that, but that's interesting. I thought that was a hammer for a second. I was gonna say, oh well, that'll solve a problem. Get stuffed potato chips are my favorite brand. Yummy and crunchy as fuck. Too bad this bag is empty. But how is it empty if it... But it's not even open. Why is the bag so dirty? Oh, okay. Let me out. Let me out of the menu. Ament Xanthine. Personal medication. My psychiatrist tells me it is used for severe mental illnesses that do not improve. I've been consuming these for several years now. Common side effects which I'm experiencing are drowsiness, low blood pressure, blurred vision, and dizziness. Okay. I guess that's explaining why he fell asleep. There's pills everywhere. Yeah. So the rest of these are all jammed. Okay. Most doors and drawers are interactive. Some of these are locked and can only be opened by a specific key. Press click or click on a door or drawer to use a key from your inventory to unlock it. Oh, that's a coffee maker. I thought that was... Oh, oh that's... Okay. The office door has been unlocked. Oh. What if I choose not to? So say, am I stopped? I refuse. What's this? I did something. I don't know what I did. I'm going to have to go back. Oh, I had made it through all of that. Okay. What did I open? Oh, I opened this. There's a door here. Okay. New journal entry. Press tab to examine. The changing room is such a mystery. So many former employees left their belongings behind and never came back to collect them. It's almost like they did not know they weren't coming back, or were in a real big hurry. It's weird either way. Anyway, I gotta check my locker. It's even weirder that the employer wouldn't... That's my locker and it's locked. Okay. It's even weirder that the employer wouldn't have like come back behind them and thrown away their stuff. It's old and rusty. I've always wondered how many people have held it before me. I take it. What's this? Was injected with a proprietor plantation 3 months ago. Body of unidentified woman was recovered from nearby woods. Body had severe lacerations, was missing an arm. The reason behind body's condition was never discovered. The body was discovered in remarkable shape at the latest checkup. Over the last 6 months of the observations and autopsies performed thus far, the body has undergone the early stages of decomposition early on. However, the skin and limbs have been wholly repaired. Note, the body seems to have been moved 3 meters north from where it was first planted, though there is no evidence of tampering from either animals or employees. nor had there been any natural phenomenon that might have pushed the blah 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 blah. She's still up in one. She's still up there in one of the outdoor cages. I need to check on all of them when the rainstorm passes. Okay. Well, I got my locker key, so I guess I'll just do that. Attach my locker key to this keychain to make my life easier. Well done, me. So, if you've been working here all that time, why would you not just have the keys on a keychain? Oh, look, there's another key. A key to the exit facility upstairs. I've got a long shift to go, so I can't think about leaving just yet. I will definitely get fired if I do, and I really need to keep this job. So yeah, why wouldn't he just have the keys on his keychain all the time? Limited capacity for lighter fluid. Needs to be refueled every now and then. Use it only when necessary. Okay. Limited amount. So that's pretty straightforward. Nothing fancy going on there. Take the pill. They are watching. Ooh, a paper. Edward, by the time you read this, I will no longer be in your life. I have changed my phone number, taken my belongings, and will be staying in a hotel for a short while. I left your keys on the desk. I won't be needing them anymore. I just cannot watch you do this. I loved you, Edward. I still love you, and that is exactly why I can't stomach seeing this. Oh, well, I can't help you if you fight me at every turn, and I won't stand by while you destroy yourself, destroy us. I know I'm being selfish. I know this must hurt, but I'm hurting too, and no matter how many times we spoke, my words never reached you. I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I know that if I tried saying goodbye in person, I would change my mind. So before that happens, I'm leaving. Goodbye. That's depressing. All right, give me this vitamin. Oxydietine. Facility medication. The administration here requires all staff to consume this pill daily with strangely specific directions. They claim the pill is for staying mentally alert on the job, and the daily ritual centers our thoughts or focuses the mind or something. Something to that. Here, take this pill. You want your job, don't you? Take it. Take it. Oh yeah, there is a camera up there, isn't it? It's not plugged in though. Oh yes, it is. I was gonna say it's the wires are ripped out of the walls. Anything over here? Ghosties? No, nothing. Just the ladies. I gotta say, like, this isn't a topic I'm really up on, so to speak, but I was under the impression that, like, body farms are run by very specific universities, and, like, there's one at an FBI training ground, and this place is a dump. Like, I'm not 100% certain that... I'm not 100% certain that this is an accurate look at what an actual body farm would look like. You can consume your daily pill. Oh, there's a camera. That's not... Okay, there's a camera right there watching me. I use it. Sanity will be strained by such events. Your actions will also affect your sanity. Try to preserve it to get through the game. Okay, whatever. Dear God. Did that actually close on me, or did I ugh. The cleanest thing in here is the toilet. Jesus. Lord. Yeah, I'm not sure if I accidentally clicked that or if it just shut. My guy didn't react to it or anything, so I'm guessing this is the way I go. Oh. It's locked. So that one's locked, but the other one's not available in early access. I'm going to come down here to the end of the hallway, and I'm going to have a smoke next to all the chemicals in an enclosed space underground. Sounds Cool. I miss you. Cynthia, I miss you. Is that who the letter was from?
I want my cigarettes.
Oh.
Seriously? Let the cigarettes be on my hands.
I literally looked at the cigarettes. I picked them up and like held them in my hand. Why would he have not realized, oh, these are not in my pocket before he set them back? This looks like film tins almost.
What the hell is this? Weird valve handle. Whatever me.
It's literally just apparated. Well, not my business. I'm on break. Oh, okay. Many objects in the game are interactive and some can be moved around. Get ready for the jump scare, y'all. So, what the hell is this thing made out of? It's a really, really fancy designer steering wheel. All right, let's do this. Ah! Kind of wooden. He just kind of like, and dodged back behind it. So, did this serve no purpose? Come here. I'm gonna beat you with this wheel. There's a camera there, but there's no camera there. There's no camera there. There's no camera there. That's a little weird. It's got T to throw, R to rotate. Now, when I right click, it like drops it. But you'd think that when you pick something up, the natural thing to do would be like click the middle mouse button to do, and then do that to rotate, and then the left click to throw it, right? Like that's what I would think, unless they did something weird with the mechanic where you're supposed to, like, if you pick it up, you click while you're aiming at something to use it. An important call. I'll shut up. I'm coming. Don't hang up. Close the door so the monsters don't get me. Oh.
Shit. Is this the call? Should probably get back to work.
It and which is May. Forensic science. Oh, so no smoke break, I guess. No smoke break for me. All right, back to work. Work. I thought that was like a slime monster or something. Work denied. Finish the shift down here. There's no work to be done here. Work. Yeah. Oh. All right. And that is 15 minutes. So, I've been talking the whole time. I just want to take this in for a second. Okay. Thoughts and feelings. So the game definitely looks nice. It was made in Unreal Engine. You can tell it was made in Unreal Engine. Some of the angles, like for the tree that's on the title screen, look a little janky. I see you lurking back there, though, buddy. Second tree from the middle. I don't know. It's very formulaic when it starts up. You know, you have the dark screen, you've got the spooky quote, and then you wake up at your desk. But my first thing is, I would say that, you know, this is an Unreal Engine game. Obviously, it's nice. It's a prologue, so maybe things aren't really smoothed out like they should be. If you're gonna have a really long loading screen like that between areas, then I would say make the load screen the quote, because then you at least give somebody something to do while while it's loading because I was literally just staring at a picture that had no meaning for me. I realized afterwards that it was my desk, I guess, um, put through some weird filter. But I'd have much preferred to be reading that and then thinking about it as the game loaded up because it just seemed weird to have to sit through a static screen for like it was like 35 seconds. I had to sit there looking at a static screen so that another static screen could load and then I could spend 30 seconds reading it and thinking about it before the game started. But yeah, so back to the formulaic thing. You wake up at your desk. It's dark and spooky and the lights are flickering and I gotta find my lighter because I don't know where my lighter is. And it's definitely it's checking all the traditional boxes for an indie horror game, from what I can see. Um, there was some weird logic to it. I know I was talking about it along the way as I was going, but like the idea that he's working alone downstairs, but he went into the office. He shut off all the lights in the entire place except for his office. He went into his office, he locked himself in, and then fell asleep at his desk. And now he gets his key and literally has no keys. And I know a lot of indie horror games turn out to be key hunts, but you're generally in an area that you're not familiar with. You know, you go into a haunted house or something. Like, it doesn't really seem to make sense to me that if he works here, why wouldn't he have his office key, his locker key, and his exit key all together on his key ring? It seemed a little strange. Uh, the notes are interesting. They're kind of building up this depressive background to the character. The pill, okay, that seems a little weird. Again, I'm not sure if you take a step back and you think about it. I'm not 100% sure that the setting makes sense in when you're assuming that you work at like a legitimate facility. Like maybe we're gonna find out this is like a body farm for the morgue or for the mob or something. I don't know, but I definitely saw the jump scare coming when they lock you in and then drop something in a corner, like you know it's coming. And the reason at the end of it I stopped and turned the sound up was because I wanted to think, has there been any kind of like atmospheric stuff in the background? And there was this weird electric buzzing, but I honestly don't know if that's in the game and it's supposed to be the fluorescent lights overhead, or if it's just the fact that there's literally no sound. So when I crank the sound up, my speakers are just I really couldn't tell. So, and I tend to be a little over analytical when I play games like this. Like I want to believe the setting, and with a suspension of disbelief, I guess you could believe the setting, and you could be creeped out by the setting. But for me, it just doesn't seem scary yet. I looked at the screenshots, and I looked at the little gifs and things that are on the page, and it seems less scary and more unsettling. Like the goal is to make people feel uncomfortable. I don't want to quite call it body horror because it's H.R. Geiger stuff. But people who are familiar with that, or people who are weird like me and just aren't fazed by that, are not going to be scared by that. They're going to be, you want to be scared by what you can't see going on around you, not by the obviously grotesque thing going on right in front of you, right? Um, so for me, I'm going to call it a game with potential. I might play more of it. I know if I quit, I'm going to have to start over, but I only got 15 minutes in, so I'm not too worried. And honestly, I was kind of taking my time. I probably could have gotten a little farther if I had gone for it, but I also didn't feel, the urgency of going faster. So, yeah, definitely a good looking game. Definitely some work put into it. But for me, in the first 15 minutes, it's just lacking that undefinable quality that grabs you and makes you simultaneously want to turn back and want to keep going. It didn't grab me. I will play it all the way through because I know that's just a prologue. Hopefully, it's not going to be like 7 hours or anything crazy. And if it turns out that I'm mistaken and that this is, a 100% 10 out of 10 quadruple A triple plus game, I'll definitely make a video saying that. But for me right now, it's just there's something missing, and I just really don't know what it is. Um, hmm. And I can't even define. Like I'm trying to think, and I really can't. I can't say what's missing, but there's something not there yet. So link to the game is going to be in the description below, as always. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and be sure to check out all of my other first 15 videos, as well as all the videos on my YouTube page. And pop on over to my Twitch and my Twitter, drop follows there so you can see my live streams and see what I'm going to be playing next, and get alerts for when new videos drop here on YouTube. So it's like the circle of life, right? Um, and until next time, stay healthy and stay safe out there. Bye.